Okay, y'all. Apologies. So, we're going to go ahead and continue to read up in this, damn, something ain't right about this whole thing, but we're going to work it out. All right. So, we're going to go back into this book here, okay? I just want to, because, you know, I think it's fascinating to me, like I said. I mean, there's more to it, I guess, you know. I think it's fascinating to me that, again, you know, I can kind of hear the story as things are playing out to me, okay? Throughout my day-to-day while I'm having these visions or this secondary mindset of seeing things on in a different light or trying to see them in a different light for somebody else's perspective or whatever, okay? And I just think it's fascinating, like I said, to be here all this time later with this old book, opening it up to this page and finding out what we're talking about here in the biblical text. We could have been anywhere else in the biblical text, but right now we were in Matthew. And then, you know what I'm saying, we're led to the same energy right here in this text. I mean, and then with the cards and then the mindset and the current things that are going on, I think it's fascinating to see how everything is kind of one. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't teach, like, I don't talk separatism energy. I'm just showing where the separation is to be able to look at very relevant, you know, arguments about what's going on. How did we get there? I like to go to the root of things, okay? How do we get out of it? Who's involved? I mean, that's what you do, okay? It's like a crime, all right? Crime scene, shit. As long as everybody is being treated equal and fairly, it's not a problem. It's the fact that that's not happening. It seems that Americans are not being treated as fair as everyone else is. So that gives me Six of Pentacles energy, okay? And that's a concern for me, being someone who is what you would even call proud to be an American, okay? Or whatever. So again, I was thinking about also what I said about the looking at Isaiah in a different light, okay? I like to just try to see the good and the bad or whatever and everything. So I was thinking, why am I thinking womanizing when I think about Isaiah, okay? Because I feel like that is where something started. With the Asterisk in America energy, okay, the book that we shared here a while back, is giving me that's when whatever happened. The big bang of that time. Somewhere in Genesis. So it makes me want to go back to Genesis, all right? Where something happened. I mean, it's almost even bringing me back into the energy. I know we're talking about Yeshua, right? And I think that it's his name is Emmanuel, or it might even be someone else. You see what I'm saying? Because again, if they wanted to say Jesus, they would have said Jesus. But there was two children that were supposed to be born. One Jesus and one Emmanuel. Okay, so again, I know people like to lump it together like it's the same, but I don't think that it's the same. Okay, or maybe, you know, it's even being told from different, you know, perspectives. Okay. But again, it's making me want to go back to Genesis, all right? Because I feel like, again, that's this whole energy about Adam, okay? Those two that was created or whatever. And this person, you know, not being able to, or somebody not, these people not being able to be, find a helpmeet. This could be also, again, I think physically with the masculine energy, outwardly, and mentally with the feminine energy. But really, they match each other. They could match each other on both levels. That's why I feel like this twin flame thing is the thing that's being left out. And it's the most important thing to bring balance, okay? Of that Emperor and Empress energy, okay? What am I saying? You know, because I was just thinking about that. We've seen queens reign in a solemn fashion, but you rarely see a king reign that way. That must tell you something. That they need... okay, matriarchy, okay? It must mean something, all right? Because even though I like Mary's, you know, on Reign, I like Mary's energy. But, you know, Elizabeth was raw. And again, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Some of us have both those qualities. I think she was definitely in her masculine, okay? Let's see. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and read this. We're going to go ahead and read this. Jesus still at the inner. So we can see if this is matching up with what we were just reading in Matthew. Okay. I feel like it is. I skimmed through it a little bit, but you know, let's go ahead and see. Okay. I feel like there's just a lot of deceitful things going on, a lot of connections being made, a lot of, again, that's the sexual immorality. And just because they're not sharing with us in the public, okay, what's going on doesn't mean that it's not going on, and doesn't mean that it's sexual immoralities, okay? That is the problem right now. These people are going against the grain in a fashion where they are leaving out certain people that they know good and well are supposed to be a part of this building of this nation right now. So if we know that somebody tried to leave the cornerstone out, okay, you know what I'm saying, and there's all these problems, whatever, then I would think that, you know, because then that it's almost like usury or usurping, okay, and then it's all treasonous, okay, and then again, who are you really worshiping? Well, because I don't think that, you know, I don't like that term worship, okay. Who are you walking with? Who are you rocking with? Okay. And then again, if you're worshiping foreign gods, then your country is going to go to boo-boo. And that's just what it's going to be. All right. I could have used a different term than that, couldn't I? Okay. So again, it's saying our Lord had one day preached to a great multitude of people at the shores of the Sea of Galilee near Capernaum. He had spoken of the kingdom of God and the Christian church in parables. It had been a very strenuous day for him, okay, or her. And still, when the day was drawing almost to a close, the people would not leave him. In order, therefore, to obtain a little needed rest, he told his disciples to get their boat ready to take him out on the lake. Okay. So again, today, in this day and age, this could be an airplane. Okay, this could be a car. This could be, again, that canoe, when we're talking about like, you know, ancient alien energy, okay? This could be a canoe energy. This could be navigating in the clear port, okay? All right? I don't know. Okay, Jesus and his disciples in the storm, okay? It says a great tempest. When they entered the boat, there were not the slightest indications of a storm, okay? This boat could also be a vessel, okay? Matter of fact, where they at? Okay. This boat could be a vessel, okay? It could be a car, all right? It could be a vehicle, okay? It could be a person's dome, okay? Mind, all right? Yeah, because I'm seeing also somebody, you know, it could be like, I'm even seeing like something on a screen or something, okay? But again, it's saying everything was quiet. So this could be somebody's temple. That's what I wanted to say, all right? All right? So, oh my goodness, what is it? Oh, why did that card just come out of here, okay? The Uno card, the red stop sign or Ghostbuster sign. So we have justice and victory right here when I cut the deck. This one is justice, okay? All right, look at this. Look at them ancestors. Brown, white, yellow, whatever. Okay, I mean, ain't no such thing as white people. But again, all of them. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out what soil is this. American soil. All right? So again, we have our own kind of like, strange. Because it's been woven like a quilt or something. It's almost like the whole racism thing was used to cause some type of division so that, you know, again, brother against brother. That could be, it started off with indigenous people or autochthonous people fighting against each other, okay? By something being put in their ear by other people that were coming in. Then it started from natives and indigenous people. I mean, native and autochthonous people, okay? And then it went from native to autochthonous to then we got the maritime energy of the so-called white man or pale face, okay? All right? And then you have all those people, okay, against, you know, people had their way of thinking about ICE when Hispanics or Mexicans were coming over the border, okay? And then now we have, you know what I'm saying? We just look at it, how it plays out. And it's nothing against these people, because a lot of times these people are pushed into places by the leaders or the world leaders or the ones that are higher up. So it's not like, you know, anybody should treat these people wrong or anything like that. It's just noticing how this thing works, how it operates. And then say, hey, wait a minute, okay? Because I'm going to just tell you this right now. You are not going into any other country. Just let me know that whoever's supposed to be reigning supreme right now is not the one that's in charge right now, okay? Somebody has hijacked the throne, okay? That's why things are not working out, okay? But no other country in this world is allowing other people to come into their country and hijack their country. Like, it's a thing, you know what I'm saying? And if we want to say that we are the land of the free or whatever, home of the brave, or we the people and the people matter, okay, let's just make sure that Americans that have, again, the ones that have always been here and the ones that were here prior to there being even a foundation or establishment, okay, the ones that fought in their blood, sweat, and tears, like I said, no matter what color they were, okay, prior to that. And then the ones that even came after that to build, like I said, it doesn't stop with race or anything like that. I'm just saying there's a certain custom or something that is built into the so-called American dream. We are not obtaining that right now because we've lost track of that. It's something like a flood, like was not supposed to happen. God felt so bad about the flood that happened. You see what I'm saying? So why is it happening again? Because God promised it wasn't going to. So again, God is not running things in heaven. Satan is doing that. And heaven just has to be an exalted place. And again, here in this world, in this dimension, it's the government. I mean, I don't even know what else to say. All right? But we have justice here, okay? I mean, we even got a little alien person here, okay, on this thing. You know what I'm saying? See, people get mad about all lives matter, but in general, it really does. Like, who is really, you know, unless these people are loco, okay, and they actually out there just killing people because of their skin tone, because they was not skilling. They were not killing. They were not killing people because of their skin tone even back then. It was because of who they were. In their abundance. In whatever way, whether you want to say it's you know what I'm saying, just their energy or energy harvesting, or their energy or finances, okay, or riches. It was never really about your color. Now, some people in different places that didn't understand that, right? Maybe the commoners, peasants, and servants, okay, maybe didn't understand that, and so they treated people mean because of their skin tone or something like this, okay. But to really strong people, that would never break you. Okay? I'm just trying to tell you, it was about something else. So it made me think about this womanizing energy or judging this book in this manner, because at some point in time, it could be, like I said, this could be, you know, like I said, them trying to make women with, you know, the ones that, you know, well, I can't say birth the nation because these other kind of women do too. Okay? Foreign women birth nations by taking over nations from indigenous people. Okay? And the government helps them do it. All right? So again, what we're saying is there should be some balance, some justice. These people should be able to meet halfway. If there's something here, then okay, then we're going to need to be having two presidents then, okay? Or the vice president is going to have the VP, and I think it's already set up like that. I don't know. This is the spiritual essence of it, okay? The VP is more, nobody will say it, but I'm just saying what they really do. Guys just wonder, damn, what do the, you know, we worry about the president. Okay, and then we want to hear maybe remarks from the VP. But what is their real responsibility? And I think it's, again, if they are supposed to be taking care of a certain portion of people or something like this. So for us not to really hear what they have working and on their schedule or in their books on a daily basis, I don't know, it'd be concerning to me. 'Cause I think they are supposed to be dealing with more of the lowly, well, I won't say lowly, but I mean, because I would be in that list too. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to say that about somebody. I'm just saying. Um, you know. All right. Let's not get too deep because people are going to definitely try to take it the wrong way. All right. But again, we're going to talk about America first. Like, what does that mean? Okay. And we're talking about the soul of America. What does that mean? Excuse me. So again, it says, okay, so they got into the boat or whatever. Okay. Things were clear or whatever. Okay. Everything was quiet. Okay. The blue skies overhead. Okay. Hmm. Mm, 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 mm. Hmm. Yeah, this is making me think that somebody is like in somebody's like temple or in their mind. I mean, this could even be like the energy of like the sun radiating off of someone and, you know what I'm saying, vibrating or vibing high. But again, it says, but suddenly a cyclonic gale hurricane came sweeping over the land, over the lake, okay, and agitated the water, okay, so that the frail craft was rocked heavily on an angry billow. And even the experienced fishermen despaired of their lives, for the waves had almost filled the boat with water, okay? This is making me think, you know, I know what we talking about here, okay? We do have this Two of Cups here, all right, in reverse here, okay? So again, this is making me think about a relationship, because when I saw this feminine energy, which I knew had to be connected to my energy in some kind of way here, okay, or was a part of the soul tribe, she was tumultuous, but I think it has something to do with, again, some disruption in a connection. I know what it feels like to be in that energy, actually, okay? So this tells me something rocked that boat, okay? They either seen something, had a vision, or a secondhand something here of something that occurred. Somebody is still juggling something here, okay? When we look at this, where is my strength? Endure. This been sitting here looking at be also a child of someone, okay? This could be like, again, a starseed energy here. But, you know, usually this person's, but I was just thinking, oh no, when I seen that. But again, like I said, I don't know. Something was done for some kind of reason here, okay? Somebody did something, or somebody, you know what I'm saying, maybe stepped off of, you know, yeah, because this strength card right here is in reverse too. But with this little lamb, see her, half of her face is a lion here, and there's a lamb. So again, something made me think about this person as a child or something, or, you know what I'm saying, at one point in time here, okay? This feminine energy. There's some feminine energies that I don't know. I feel like a protector energy, and I feel like, you know, it's just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Because most of these are the younger girls, okay? They may not see it that way, but whatever, okay? There's especially the ones that keep it real, you know what I'm saying? If there's a sense of protection or whatever, I like to send over them. Not if, I mean, if they don't, you know, they might don't think that they need it or whatever, but I'm just saying. I just like to check in on them to make sure sometimes, okay? But then we have a scout here, okay? Because I feel like that's the for the people that's the scouts. And that's what I want to make sure. See, because I feel like that's what I'm saying. When it comes to this woman energy with Isaiah, I'm wondering also if Isaiah is hating on, because I told you it's one of my favorite books, but there's that slight womanizing energy. But back in that day, this woman energy could be standing for foreign people, men, women, and children that will be invading or immigrating or coming into the country. Okay? So if Isaiah was hard on those people, it may be looking, do you see what I'm saying? Okay? So we see, they say pale face or man or whatever, but really at this point in time, right? It was these foreign women. These men was interested in the booty that was coming in with these pirates. And it wasn't all gold. You see what I'm saying? Some of it was people, okay? So it's making me think about, I always have to split it still down the middle. Because at one point in time in this Bible, in Isaiah, where I'm getting this, picking this up is, it could have been talking about foreigners, just in general, period, okay? Taking on more than they were supposed to, which again consumed. Yeah. Okay. That could be what that's talking about, actually. That could be the womanizing energy. But then again, that would be, like I said, let's just say indigenous people having some feelings about maritime individuals. Let's just put it like that, okay? Because at that time, that's what that term could have been meaning, okay? But the same thing about me, why I resonate with Isaiah so much, but I'm like, dang, Isaiah, why you got to sound like you a womanizer? Because again, it's still talking about the same thing, having that vision or that Gnostic energy to be able to see that this is a problem because it's not being balanced out. We're just being over flooded again, like I said. With people that don't share the same, most time, again, a lot of these people, no offense, but they send money and things back to where they come from instead of, you know what I'm saying? Or they still deal with, again, their particular people or form their own little towns within towns when they come here. Instead of, you know what I'm saying? Like being prejudiced is just calling out for what it is. Tell me where I'm lying. That's not every single one. But I know a lot of, you know, I'm just wondering, maybe people can write down in the description here. If we're just going to keep it real, okay? Because I'm not afraid to do that, all right? All right? For the betterment of the whole thing. Besides people that are in higher up or industrial or other types of positions, all right? How many people that are so-called black or in the lowly or in the regular neighborhoods or the hoods have a friend in their area that is dark-skinned but from Africa or from somewhere else? It's rare. Do you see what I'm saying? Because most time, even these people link up with Caucasians or somebody else other than that. Same thing with Caucasians like to send money back to Africa before they will give it to the little children in the ghetto. Okay? So again, these are things that if you want to know what the problem is, we can talk about it. If you don't, then I don't know what else you want me to say. Because it's not prejudice, it's not racist at all. It's calling it for what it is, okay? And we have defiance here. That doesn't mean that people cannot talk about this, reconcile, find out some way that it works out for everybody and do that. But that does not seem like that is what's happening. It seems like there's some kind of, again, Jinn energy. There's definitely Seven of Swords energy here where people are trying to sneak off with the goods of the American, the children of God. I mean, yeah, that's just what it is. Shit. I really want to use these cards. Okay, hold on. It was just one that fell. Okay. So we have honor here. Okay. And we have polygamy. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So again, people have a problem with that Asterisk energy. But then again, I think Asterisk had a problem with these two men because again, it was the whole thing of two nations fighting in your womb. So I can see where it's like, okay, you need to decide. But it's just like, if I'm not getting the full story about who, what, when, and where, how is that so? So then they're going to just go ahead and give it over to these masculines that are, again, dealing with women that are not the ones that were chosen to lead at this time to be able to regulate, you see what I'm saying? This whole energy that's going on here. To identify what the real problem is. You know, most of these people get in these positions and they just, you know what I'm saying, they want to party or they're getting used to being famous or they're getting used to having money to spend or burn or places to travel and stuff. You know, they're not really thinking about what they're supposed to be thinking about. This is shit that's on my mind all day long. You see? So again, it's that whole thing about support. It's like what it says right up in here. It says, why do your disciples disobey the ancient Jewish tradition? But let's be careful, because it does say Jewish. That's something like a Jew. It's not the actual Jews. We have to get that correct first. All right? So this is because I keep hearing invasion, invasion, invasion. It's not to call these people out and harm nobody or hurt nobody's feelings, even though I don't give a damn if they is hurt, if this is what it's talking about. This is to identify the fact that the church and school has misled us all this time, okay? All right? Trained us to see what they wanted us to see, the narrative, the way they wanted us to see fit, okay? And we've missed out on major things that could have created a better change for everybody here. Okay? So it says they demanded for they ignore our ritual of ceremonial hand washing before they eat. Okay, I don't know what this is talking about, okay? And it says he replied, and why do you hand washing? I don't know what this is talking. Okay, I see something. We ain't even gonna talk about that, okay? All right. For instance, God's laws is honor your father. Okay, so we got honor right here, just popped up out this deck, caused all that commotion with them cards falling. We got honor, we got polygamy, and we got defiance, though. Somebody, you see what I'm saying? See, I feel like some people is because they've been placed in position of power some way, okay? Probably because their connections or their platforms or something like this. They're not honoring, they're putting their fathers and mothers in a place of a child and trying to reign over them. Or even in, in mythology, they'll say that the son killed the mother or whatever, okay? And brought in other women over her. And these other women are going to claim that this mother is overbearing and this, and that. But no, this mother is the supreme ruler. This son is defying or whatever, not honoring his mother. All right? Okay? That's kind of like somebody, coming in for Mother's Day, bringing their mother some flowers, but there's some poison or some shit in it. It's like, what do you mean? And because I said, some of these people are not thinking with their proper head. Okay? And it's just like the original energy. I feel like they're anybody that's really tapped into that something right now, okay, could be intimidating to some of these people or these masculines or whatever, okay? It's nothing to be afraid of. I don't know why or whatever, but maybe it's of doing the right thing or challenging something or changing something or being a part of something. I didn't come here and that's what I'm saying. I didn't come here for no regular shit. I don't know. I didn't. Okay. So we have this honor energy. Okay. And there's a so-called white man here. There's a native person here. Okay. And there's an Indian here. Okay. All sitting down together. Okay. So again, because I was just about to say something about, like, even people say, like, about Mount Rushmore or these other things. They say, oh, the white men or the statues. I honor all that because, again, I want that stuff to stay up because I want my children to be able to know what happened. But see, the family members, I feel like some of the family members, whether they're under Gen energy or under some kind of something else, okay? Listen, all right? They may not agree with that. They may look at it as like, you don't give a fuck about us or whatever. And that's not what it is at all. It's just, you see what I'm saying? But then they probably don't even realize that they're being used as scouts or people that's brought in their energy. We talking energy here, okay? To cause this rift, to try to get that race war, to try to get this stuff, because again, now you don't even realize what has really happened here, and the whole damn place then been hijacked by foreign energy. Because nobody's saying that you couldn't work with them, but these people want power over again. The original people here, or the old world, and then again, the original, colonizers, and the Americans, okay? I am just talking about that. If we're talking about like the third generation or whatever of those children that was supposed to come up out of that slavery, if you believe in the Bible or God, then you can still believe in God and not the Bible, whatever you want to do. But I'm just saying, if we showing you how this shit is operating right here, I mean, how can you ignore it? This polygamy energy, it was a problem when I had two masculines, okay? Everything was abundant then. Something happened. I don't know, okay? Maybe some type of defiance here. I don't know. I don't mess around. It's like going. It's like being in the boys' locker room. I don't know what they do. Okay, again, because again, it's all for me. It's telepathic energy. Okay, there's no been no meetings in the 3D. If you ask me, shit, I don't recall them. Okay, it's damn near what I long for. But again, it makes me think, well, it's not really supposed to happen or whatever. But that's not gonna stop me for fighting for what I came here to do. Okay, and that's to change. Not tell you that, but again, for a change, a real one. So, why is that feeling like that? Damn. Why is it making me think that a mother or a father is, that's why I said, honor them. Why these days? If they're leaving some of us, if they're cutting some of us off before we can even birth a nation, if they're taking from us before we can even, you know, reap in benefits, you see what I'm saying, from whatever trust or whatever, if they're not showing us the way to operate, you know what I'm saying, then again, why would I will cut your ass off. That's just me. I've been like that since I'm about 10 years old. It don't matter. You see what I'm saying? You got to do something dirty. But I've always had a connection with God then, okay? It's almost like the part when Jesus said, you know, these are my mother and father. These are my mother and father. I just don't know who these are. I just don't know who these are. I'm getting a picture. I'm getting a picture of who these are. Why? I mean, past, present, future. Okay, because again, these could be also people that begat someone, okay? But I'm seeing two people with this Two of Cups here, okay? But it's in reverse, okay? Because I feel like there's something here. But then there's logic behind it. Why something happened here? What else is it saying here? Did I just close that book up? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Did I put something in the middle? Ew. Okay, I did. I want to say, God dang it. Okay, so let's see. All right. So again, yeah, God's law is to honor your father and mother. Anyone who reviles his parents must die. Okay. And I'm just saying, if your parents are putting you into slavery, if your parents are harming you, if your parents are allowing other people to harm you, again, some of these things that we pick up on are seen and unseen. People are on a course sometimes and they turn away. To be that person that's going to still stand up for the people, you know what I'm saying? You have to have some type of radar or something to see when something ain't right with these people that's supposed to be over you. That's what I'm saying. Something is not right and I'm going to call your ass out. So again, that may be that defiant. We have honor here, yes. But then be due to this polygamy or putting other children before your own, or putting other wives before your original wives, okay? That is a form of defiance. So if you're going to defy, then what's going to happen? Somebody else that is aware is going to be defiant as well. Because I'll be damned if I see another bitch on your arm. Or, like I said, somebody bringing somebody up in here, trying to put them, and then again, knowing that there's something in my blood that pre-exists, whatever this is, okay? Even with these masculines, right? Okay? And you think that that's what you're going to be able to get away with? They don't have it like that. You know what I'm saying? It's so, like, It's just a slap in the face. You see what I'm saying? So even just to find out if this is a husband energy. Okay, because maybe it wasn't a husband, but maybe it went into a nephew energy or a son energy or whatever. A lot of these masculines are in the same likeness here. Okay. This could also be, again, when we're talking about the Biden administration. What is going on if some people are being left behind enemy lines? You sold out some of your children. You see what I'm saying? Somebody not going to say something? I still honor you. Like I said, I still have a certain amount of respect for, there's other groups out here. I think people try to link me with those groups. I'm just different. Okay. Yeah. This is probably why some of the people that would be considered my people don't like me. Because I don't want you burning down no fucking courthouses. I like them. You know what I'm saying? I don't want, you know what I'm saying? I don't want like this, you know, monuments to be torn down. You see it because I can see both sides. Some of these people are one-sided. They haven't healed, like I said a long time ago. And see, these are the people that somebody tried to say, I look at it some kind of way. And then they went and chose these particular people to put over me. And now you're seeing that, again, it was all about greed and gain for these people. It was not about, damn, why is my back itching like this with this shirt? I think it's this material. Okay. And now I'm starting to see where the coat of arms came into certain bloodlines as scout energy or whatever, pirate energy. All right. There's not, when it comes to even when it comes to certain religions and they do like arranged marriages. Now I see. Okay. It says, but you say, even if your parents are in need, you may give them support money to the church. Wait. Okay. Even if your parents are in need, you may give their support money to the church. So I feel like this is a masculine, actually, that has something against a mother or a feminine energy. Okay. And a lot of times, and I'll go ahead and say one more. I think that sometimes these masculines care so much about these women, but it was something about maybe their education or something that they were embarrassed about. So they decided not to, but they knew that these women were gold. They knew that there was these pearls that they found, right? So again, it could be somebody also being stingy or greedy with the best. We know stories in the Bible where men were supposed to give over a woman, but decided to say, "Yeah, I'm gonna keep it for my. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep this one. I'm gonna have to keep this one." So again, I'm not saying it's all hate or hateful what happened here. Okay. But again, I mean, there's some of us that, again, don't just have dreams and ambitions just because, right? All right. We have contentment. Okay. I think somebody might even make you feel like somebody is content with something, but that's not the case. It's just like, you know, okay. So I feel like this could be a masculine also, like I said, that's saying give the money to the church. Now, if we think about the church or the temple or the building, again, because God don't reside in temples made by man's hands. That would be a church building or an AI person. Okay. So somebody might even say, because you're different or your message comes out different. Like I'm saying, when you do a test or something at school, the teacher want to see where you got your, you know, they write notes or something like this, or they want to see where did you get this information to compile this and put this together. I'm going to tell you, you ain't going to find nobody else that whip this shit up like I do on this channel. Okay? So it's going to make it seem like because it's coming right off the dome, you know what I'm saying, that these people are the real deal or something like this. But no, it's because these people, again, maybe dealing with jinn energy or some of these other ancient forms of voodoo, hoodoo, or something like this, all right? Or even things that our ancestors used to do to tap into the mindset or time travel or something like this, okay, with these other ancient beings, okay? In order to get information from those that would have been brought down low while other kingdoms came in and built on the backs of those people, okay? Using the technology, okay, in the minds. Golly, I'm gonna have to stop this damn video. It's like a spider crawling on my damn back, okay? But again, so again, if you could see what I'm saying. I'm just saying if you could see what I'm saying. And it's hot. Maybe it's just hot too, okay? Maybe it's this damn hair. All right? So again, to give it to the church. So again, that's almost like to not to give money or benefit your mother or the, you know what I'm saying, who's supposed to be your mother, or maybe it wasn't their real mother. Maybe it was their wife. Maybe they was trying to separate or find an easy way out from breaking up from a wife or something like this for no reason after they got what they wanted. Pirate energy, like I said, okay? So again, to give it to the church, that could be also saying to reimburse or even to represent or whatever these other. And I also feel like it has a sense of, you know, men want to be entitled to something here or whatever, or they don't want to seem like they need a woman. I think back then they didn't want to admit that most of the intel came from women, to cover that up. Not saying that they didn't have their own original way and their own original work, because they did. And again, the women admired them, but that's where women went wrong, because admiring and falling in love or being love bombed again in love and war with these men left them with nothing. And these other women that were brought in, even through their own bloodlines and family lines, that didn't even resonate. But again, the mistake that they made with that is that's not supported by the ancestors and God. That's not, the water didn't, again, actually, the water didn't even choose the water. And that's what I'm saying. We go back to that energy of the water. The water chose somebody. Something happened where somebody is trying to make that not happen. So it's not even really the maritime people that's causing the problem. You see what I'm saying? The same foreigners that they saying, oh, came in and just did everything they did was horrible. It's not true. It wasn't always that way. Okay. So again, the water chose somebody, but again, these people are defiant. It's your own people that cut you out from being a leader amongst them and decided to build around you and get rid of you. You see what I'm saying? We got to be able to face the fact. That's what I talk about here. We got to face the fact, call our own self out first. And that's what self-help, self-care, self-healing, self. It is not selfish. It's actually selfless to be somewhat selfish. To be able to work on yourself and then also be able to do that same thing for others or with others. And people look at it as something else. I don't know why. All right. So again, that's the same thing that's making me think about, okay? Because people, even grandma would come bring her last couple dollars or whatever and put it in that offering dish at church. You know, when, you know, maybe the kids needed something, some shoes or something. They'd be like, boy, you better put them shoes with that hole or let me sew it up or whatever. I need to save my money for the church offering bowl or whatever the hell, okay? Oh, okay, so that's maybe why the mother of vassals came out too, because that would be also a collector. Okay, So yeah, these are some of the mothers also here, okay, that are doing their daughters wrong. We got the one of shields, okay, with the wolf and the lion or whatever here. Okay, or the wolf and the wolf and the lion. Again, this is making me think about, I don't know, maybe the north and south also. Because this looked like a 𝑘𝑒𝑑𝑎 or some kind of, you know, Siberian husky or something like this, okay? And then this one looked like a lion from like the jungle, or, you know what I'm saying? It made me think about northern and southern energy. Like a mountain cat or a mountain lion, okay? But it's in reverse, okay? Something is not backing something. Okay, it could be, again, one energy or a masculine energy or a feminine energy, a couple or something like this. Okay, this is the ancestors. I feel this is talking about the ancestors. The ancestors not backing some union that has happened. They already know. And with this temperance card in reverse, this is the top of the card, the top card of the deck. But with this temperance looking at me again, something is not working. Whatever they mixed up is not working. Is not radiant. Okay. It says, how am I the light in darkness? See? And that's what I'm saying about these women are crying out. The ancestors are saying, how am I the light in the darkness? How are you taking the Christ energy and placing it in the darkness? Okay, but I'm hearing like a moth to the flame, burned by the fire. Okay? Can't you see my desire? Okay? So again, what riches do I carry within? Okay? And that's what I choose to focus on. But this hold right here was in reverse. So somebody's not supposed to be putting somebody on hold here. Okay? And then again, this is the shed energy of shedding some old skin here. A prairie king snake. How can I know myself as bigger than any fear? I don't know. This is just making me, I feel like there's a lot of ancestral energy here. Like I told y'all before, of different cultures here. Supporting those who are really working for all, okay? Not just their own gain. If parents are doing that, I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't see that. And then if you are doing that and you're saying you're doing it for your family, then why is some of your children don't have nothing? That don't make no sense to me. Okay, so again, give the money to the church instead. Also, like, this is making me think about, again, somebody giving some large donation or something, or giving some large money towards something. And I keep asking, why all this money, and where is it actually going? You know, even it makes me feel like, you know, certain things that were supposed to be coming to some of us, where is it going? It should be directly in somebody's hand, because obviously somebody is taking something or stealing something or using it for some other reasons here. Okay, so yeah. So again, like I said, this is making me think, like I said, these are these men that was putting something first. Okay. Whether it was masculine and feminine, or feminine, whatever energy, what they was doing it with, they was putting something first. And I feel like it's that tantric some kind of desires. And also, you know, the tantric energy could be also being able to get away with robbing a fucking bank or something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. That could be tantric. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about a sexual act of that, okay? And the nature of that. But also, this could be also somebody getting high off of the amount of whatever the fuck they doing. Drug dealing, whatever, okay? Prostitute, whatever. I don't want to put that one in there, because some people got to do what they got to do, but. And I feel like, unfortunately, some of these women, again, past, present, and future, were used in a way, and they didn't reap any benefits. They didn't reap any benefits. And you know who they gave it to? The church. And guess what the church been doing? Robbing people and not giving back. And guess what some of these mothering energies that are acting as, what do you call them? In the sleep realm or wherever they're doing this at. They're acting as these madams, okay? They're supposed to be matchmakers, getting people, those of us, you know, married or paired up. But they are using the body or images or whatever, okay? So I'm sorry, y'all, I'm hot. I feel like just the ancestors, this might be even burnt. I might be burning up, because, again, we have medicine woman in reverse. This could be even these people trying to warn me if I go in a certain direction. I don't know, y'all. Because I feel like, again, this has to do with these women. They are here. These are these women that was burned at the stake. This is what I was concerned about when I seen that girl. Like, because I know they're trying to do something about mental illness or something, so they can try to plot against people, okay? This has have something to do with these medicine women here. And it's making me think about me being the original avenue or that Capitol Dome, and how these masculines have attached on to these other feminines. And here they are with no notes, no record of where they're getting their information. It ain't that much fucking psychic in the world. All right. When this stuff is happening to me in real time, I talk about stuff that I see that goes on within me or around me, or that I can sense or pick up on. Okay. It's another way where these people are benefiting off of, again, our gifts. It just has to stop. They should not have this type of access. If we're talking about these particular people that are in power right now, having the right to choose, talking about their body, their choice, it's some bullshit. Don't go for it. It could lead to mass paper genocide or something else worse than that. It just is what it is. They already have been able to cut off the star images or the star energies, the capital, from mattering. So the same people that were screaming Black Lives Matter, they don't matter. They don't matter. Obviously. Or is it just the ones that they want to matter? It's the ones that can benefit them to keep on continuing to rob, rape, pillage, steal, and kill. But the sun is here. So it says, yeah, instead. And so and so by your man, okay, let's stop. Even if your parents are in need, you may give their support money to the church instead. Who is saying this? See, this is right here. We're going to go ahead and flip, because this is somebody telling somebody some bullshit. Okay? And so by your man-made rule, you nullify the direct command of God to honor and care for your parents. You hypocrite. I don't know why right now. I just put these cards here, okay? And we got dragon in reverse. When I dropped it right now and it just fluttered around, it's still in reverse here. It says, you hypocrite. It says, well, did Isaiah prophesy of you? Now, look, we in Matthew over here talking about Isaiah. We talking about Isaiah last night. I don't, you know, people think just because somebody memorized the chapters and shit in the book that mean that they know more about the text and what's being said than the people that actually might forget. I might not even remember what we talking about here today because I'm about to be somewhere else tomorrow. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm recording it, okay? It's like a live, living, breathing, live wire energy that I'm tapped into. It's almost like something that organic that just like a big, like a spontaneous combustion. It's like something that happens. But again, the ones that are AI or driven or something like this, they may seem like it's more of them and they can put the message together so much better. But again, this is the fossil fuel energy, I guess. The origines, the OGs. And they're trying to get rid of us and force us into tech. There's room for both, but that's what they want to do. Enough is enough. These people are heartless. They're soulless beings. That's why some of these people, that's why they're not really resonant. They don't care how far. They don't care how far they go. This could lead to bodily damage and harm. Sterilizing whole groups of people secretly. It says, these people say they honor me, but their hearts are far away. Their worship is worthless, for they teach their man-made laws instead of those of God. This is interesting right here. That's the 9th. That's this 15 and 9. Matthew 15 and 9. Their worship is, and I'm going to stop sharing what chapter we're in and I'm going to stop because this is where people are doing. And I'm going to start closing my book up at night too, because this is what people are doing here. Okay. To me, it really don't even matter. Because a motherfucker don't know what the real is when they see it. Okay. They're talking about they're tapped into God, and a lot of these people are tapped into 5G. I mean, that's just all what it is. All right. God set some of us apart. They would have called the heathens are the ones calling you heathens because God set some of us apart. We didn't feel comfortable in church actually because we knew something was up when you was young. Things like this. sexual immoralities, okay? Like a masculine being in one hive or one group and then going over and sleeping with somebody from the other group or something like this, okay? And also talking about the other woman in the other group to these people. You're just giving them the ammunition to kill your whole tribe and your whole family. All for some draws, okay? Or boxers. Or boxer draws, okay? So somebody's trying to say you're not made unholy by that, but I think this is bull. I think somebody's trying to manipulate a situation here, okay? Or trying to play the victim or play the fool or something, because the fool card just did pop out a second ago, okay? Or I noticed it when I was shuffling. It's what you say and think that makes you unclean, and I doubt it. This is them making you think that you should be vilified because you speaking the truth, or you speaking something other than what they want that fits their narrative, is going to mess with their pockets, all right? And so they call it a lie, or they try to find a quick law or something to plug it up instead of changing they stinking thinking. Yeah. Because I know what I say and I think, and I feel like source, I might not get everything in the material realm or in the worldly realm that I want, but when it comes to understanding, again, in order to help the people, I guess, damn. So, I mean, am I Solomon? Like, am I in my Solomon energy here? I don't know. I feel like somebody took off and tried to leave me in the Solomon energy again. It's almost like what I started off in, and now they're trying to put me back there for some reason. I don't know. This is just, I don't know. This is just getting, yeah. See, look at this. Somebody trying to put somebody in reverse here. I feel like they're trying to make, like, yeah. These are soul siblings, or, again, brothers and sisters, or, you know, family, friends, whatever. Ex-lovers, lovers, whatever. Soulmates, soul siblings, twin flames, whatever. Somebody don't want to see this world card energy being the apple of God's eye anymore. We got 21. So this could have happened to somebody at 21 years old. It could have happened, you know what I'm saying, in 2021, okay? Where somebody tried to put that in reverse. I think so. I think this is because this view was supposed to be for those people that hold something sacred. So again, to leak something out of the Supreme Court. Okay, what's the Supreme Court? What's the purple rain? Who's that woman that's in the middle of that world card? Why are those eyes on her? Whose eyes are they? Why are the people on the world card is usually a person, a bird, okay, a beast of the field, and another type of beast, the lion, at the bottom. Why they all watching that person then? And then that would make so many people so hateful. The person don't know they being watched until they break the code, okay? Again, by a scout. Judas is a scout. Damn. Did a scout? Okay, so that's what that fur trapper. But fur trapper in reverse the other day made me think that this person changed their view and opinion on something. They're seeing it in a different light here. So again, it's a danger, but I'm just like, I laugh in the face of danger. What's up? So we got the 3 of Pentacles, or it's in reverse though. So again, I don't know about the crafty counsel anymore here. They take up crafty counsel against me or us. I don't know what it says exactly. Somebody sitting there with their head down. So again, this is somebody that's been crafting up a scheme or something for a very long time, or some people, a group or something. In the fact that the world card is in reverse, the scout is here, and this craftsman energy is here, lets me know that there was a defiling energy or some kind of smear campaign, okay, or something here. Defamation of character. That's exactly what this means. From turning this into the apple of God's eye to something that would be filthy, right? They doing all this stuff behind the scenes, okay? When they can't get you to do something, they'll make it up, all right? Use technology to find a way to create an illusion. Because God didn't already forgave me for all my past and put me right up into a certain position. Okay? Right up on that pedestal when he did. So again, why? Who is man to try to turn that around? So we have the spiritualist here, okay? And this is old woman here, right here. Some of us might be older than our age, right? But also being also spiritually young, but dealing with people, you know, dealing with the energy within you, an old soul. That's what I'll say, okay? An old soul. Because the spirit and soul is kind of like two different things to me. But you see that ghost above her right here? All right? This somebody that's probably an old woman, an old soul. But ooh, wait, look. Oh, okay. I'm about to say, oh yeah, because okay, look, somebody got this weapon right here. That's two people. Somebody got this weapon right here, but somebody is sitting over this person right here. I think this person had more life to live. This is somebody. So again, this is gonna take somebody else with an old soul. Okay, look, it's Source trying to give me some ideas. You know, they trying to let me in on something I'm going towards. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay. All right, let me not be acting like that. That's weird, okay? All right, stop. We have the 7 of Cups here. There's a ghost here too. And this person sitting here sad though. A vision quest, okay? I feel like, again, somebody is upset because they're not able to go on vision quest anymore. This could also be somebody in deep meditation here. Trying to tap into somebody's energy, okay? All right, we got pregnancy in reverse. All right, so this could be somebody not being able to birth a nation. This could have something to do with this whole energy of this this abortion law energy here, okay? Or it could actually be an actual pregnancy. Because I feel like somebody was trying to get somebody pregnant in order to, you know, keep them consumed or punish them. Somebody knows that somebody ain't wanting to really have a child right now, but they are of a certain age, possibly. But I guess, you know what? I think that I'm feeling like this could be somebody that with the right person, though. Because it's just some person that can just do, you know, I don't know. We have the stars here in reverse, and we have 17. And see how these stars are caught up in this web? Again, I feel like this is having to do with like other individuals of elite status or something like this going backwards here, okay? In 2017, something happened probably in 2017 where something ended up, some stars got tangled in some web here, okay? Possibly. I'm hearing like the internet web or a money scheme, okay? That put them in this reverse energy here, okay? And then we have this warrior woman, okay? That's willing to fight, all right? For whatever. Let's see. I don't know if she's got leprosy or a skin something here, or if that's mud on her. And then we have somebody captive here, okay? The 8 of Wands or 8 of Pipes here. Huh? Yeah? Yes? What do you want? Okay, hold on a second. So yeah, I don't know if this is making me think, like I said, about somebody's captive here, okay? Because I feel like somebody also want to keep somebody captive to continue with whatever was going on in this web of deceit here. Okay, somebody wants to continue the behavior, but we have a warrior woman here that won't stop, okay, and can't be stopped, okay? And then we have, again, somebody wants to keep